What's up, baseball card people? Here are the cards I sold yesterday in my eBay store. First up's a 1971 Gaylord Perry, a 77 Ron Say, a 71 George Blanda. Who thinks quarterbacks should also have to kick the ball? A post Jim Davenport, another 77 Steve Garvey. This year's Topps Chrome Larry Bird. X-Fractor. X-Fractors and Larry Bird don't seem to match. Here's a 52 Jack Phillips, another 52 Topps Cliff Mapes, 75 Willie McCovey, and a 69 Al Downing. Next, a 78 Reggie Jackson, and a Jay Buhner card. It's numbered on the back. I sold this Jay Buhner because my people kept saying Ken Phelps, Ken Phelps, Ken Phelps. Last is this sweet autograph of Greg Luzinski. Luzinski was a four-time All-Star for the Phillies in the 70s. If you were a baseball fan in the 70s or early 80s, you definitely knew who he was. But if you're born in 1980 or after, you might never have heard of him. He started out as an All-American high school football and baseball player in the suburbs of Chicago. The Phillies picked him number 11 in the '68 draft. His first minor league manager and former big league pitcher, future Phillies manager Dallas Green, said Luzinski was one of the best hitting prospects he ever saw. At the '77 All-Star Game, Hall of Famer Johnny Bench described Luzinski's batting practice power display as making it look like Luzinski was driving golf balls, describing it as awesome. In looking up Luzinski, I learned the Phillies won the NL Eastern Division 3 years in a row from '76 to '78. Those teams were led by Mike Schmidt and Steve Carlton. But Luzinski finished in the top 8 for MVP voting from '75 through '78, finishing second to Joe Morgan in '75 and second to George Foster in '77. Luzinski hit 129 homers in that 4-year stretch, drove in 446 runs while batting .296, including 3 seasons over .300. The Phillies added Pete Rose in '79, but missed the playoffs, losing the division to Willie Stargell, Dave Parker, and the We Are Family Pirates. Luzinski and the Phillies were back on top in 1980 when they won the World Series with Dallas Green, Luzinski's first minor league manager, guiding the Phillies to the championship. But there was dissatisfaction in the clubhouse with Green's managerial style and allegations of amphetamine use by various players, and Luzinski's popularity had steadily declined after a fielding error contributed to the Phillies losing to the Dodgers in the '77 playoffs. So Luzinski was traded to the White Sox for cash ahead of the 1981 season. He won another division title with the Sox in '83 when Tony La Russa was manager. Luzinski hit 32 homers that season and was 17th in MVP voting. The Sox fell to 5th in '84, and Luzinski batted only .238 with 13 homers and decided to retire at the end of the season. He finished his career with 307 homers, 1,128 RBI, .276 average, .840 OPS, and 26.3 WAR. He went on to coach high school baseball and football in New Jersey before serving as a hitting coach under La Russa in Oakland in '93 and '94, and then for the Kansas City Royals from '95 to '97 when former teammate Bob Boone was the manager. Luzinski's son Ryan was a first-round pick for the Dodgers in '92. And these days, Luzinski can be found back in Philadelphia at his barbecue spot called Bull's Barbecue in Section 140 of Citizens Bank Ballpark. I want to give credit to an article by David E. Skelton on the Sabre website, where I got most of this information. As I've been talking, I've been showing some of the other cards of Luzinski and his teammates that I have on my eBay store. Check it out if you're interested.